Outside of the city of Cusco, Peru, there is a cave. And inside of that cave is an ancient temple called the Temple of the Moon. And that's where I was one night about 18 years ago. As you walk into the center of this cave, there's a crack that comes through, bringing the moonlight onto an ancient 4-foot by 4-foot altar. And I stood there, putting my hands in the glow and pulling them back into the darkness. And my friend Pepe Noriega was playing Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. And my hands went into the glow, and my hands came out into the darkness. And I wondered what happened here so many years ago. And my mind wandered through many iterations, but it also wandered up to the tiny little crack in the top of the cave where the light was coming through. And I was fascinated by the design of how this could have happened. And so we went out and we climbed on top of the cave where there were many different carvings, rooms and walls, but there was one particular carving that was fascinating. It was a stairway that went to nothing. But my friend Pepe looks at me and he says, no, amigo, it is not to nowhere. Hay tres pasos. There are 3 steps. El primero, serpiente. The first step represents the serpent, the snake, the sacred animal of the underworld where we have come from. The second step, el puma, the puma, the sacred animal of the Inca people, the animal of the earth where we walk now. Terzo, the third step, cóndor, arriba, the sky, el cielo. And this week, I was thinking about this story. Because hay tres pasos, there's 3 steps, just like there's 3 kinds of stories. The origin stories, where we come from. The impact stories, where we walk now. The vision stories, where we are going. But the story I'm thinking about right now is the serpiente. The stories of where we come from, our past, abajo. And those stories, if we try to close them off and close off our ears to them, they can come back and snap us. But if we give them breath and we give them surprise and we give them just enough attention, they can bring us wisdom and they can give us teachings that we're ready for. So here's the thing. I know there's all kinds of stories of snakes and all kinds of stories of temptation, and we want to close that off, but I'm saying listen to your stories. Listen to your stories of past. Bring your wisdom and give them attention when they're tapping you on the shoulder and help them to develop and to link to where you are right now, where you walk today.